Right on the lineup, a blockbuster trade brings Saquon Barkley from the Giants to the Eagles. The fans ready to welcome him, the Lehigh Valley native, back to Pennsylvania.
Plus, the gas station, the gas at a local filling station is watered down again. We're going to tell you how it seeped in for a second time.
And in a post-pandemic world, we're looking at one problem that hasn't gone away.
Those stories and more on today's edition of The Lineup. It's Tuesday, March 12th, 2024.
The Lineup is brought to you by TD Bank, America's most convenient bank.
Hey, everyone, I'm NBC 10's Keith Jones.
And I'm Erin Coleman. Let's get you up to speed with what you need to know today, starting with a gas station in South Jersey. It's been shut down for a second time this year.
Yeah, more than a dozen drivers reported car issues after stopping there to get gas. They say the Conoco gas station on Hammer Wilson Boulevard in Camden selling contaminated gas again. Officials shut down the station while they test the gas quality. They're checking if water from Saturday's storm seeped into the tanks. That's what's happened back in January at the same station where dozens of drivers reported similar car problems after filling up.
That's unacceptable to me. For this to happen 2 months ago and for the city to approve them to turn, to operate again, obviously something's wrong with the equipment. How did it pass inspection? That's my question.
The owner of the Conoco was in court last week for the January incident. We're told this time around the owner will likely face higher fines. A bill on Capitol Hill could ban TikTok because of concerns about security. House Republicans are moving this week to pass legislation that would force the Chinese owners of TikTok to sell the platform or face being banned in the U.S. The potential move is igniting a social media firestorm.
Yeah, many TikTok users, especially those who make money through the app, argue a ban would hurt their business and the economy.
I will see the effects of it, but also it's not me. Closing TikTok won't close one door, to close millions. We are an entire community that are helping each other.
If this bill passes the full Congress, President Biden has said he would sign it into law. Former President Trump says he believes TikTok is a national security threat, but he couldn't support Congress banning it because that would boost support for Facebook, which he called the, quote, enemy of the people. So there's that. Hey, the Eagles just made one of the biggest roster moves of the NFL offseason.
Yeah, Saquon Barkley is now an Eagle. He'll be the highest paid running back in Eagles history. Barkley posted this video on social media overnight with the caption, "I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be." Bird spent some big money for him, too. A 3-year, nearly $38 million contract, a bunch of money guaranteed, making him the highest paid Eagles running back ever. Fans say he's worth it.
I was like, damn. I'm like, yo, they wanted him, and we got him. He's worth every dime, and, he's going to give it his all, Grew up an hour up the road up in Lehigh Valley. Oh, yeah, welcome to Philadelphia. Take a look at this fresh-faced Saquon back when he played at Whitehall High School. Went on to play college ball at Penn State. His high school coach says Barkley might be just what the locker room needs, too. A veteran presence right there, and someone, too, that might be able to help that locker room that collapsed last season.
But look at this. Not everybody's thrilled about the deal. Former Giants running back Tiki Barber said, "You're dead to me." Saquon responded on social media saying he got the deal he wanted, and if fans are going to turn their backs on him for that, so be it. There's so much to talk about here.
Yeah.
He was a Giant.
Right.
I mean, he's from the area, but he was a Giant. We don't like the Giants. However, he is Saquon Barkley, too.
Yeah, an older Saquon Barkley. It's interesting. The Giants didn't even offer him a contract, reportedly. So they didn't want him. They felt he was too old and he was demanding too much money.
Too expensive. He was too expensive.
Yeah. And there are people, with, Eagles fans that are sure, you like a guy, the caliber, a generational talent like Saquon Barkley. But you could have also extended DeAndre Swift for half that contract and then dedicated the rest of that money to the defense that desperately needs it, particularly that secondary for the Eagles. So you can look at this two ways. And the linchpin to the whole thing is Saquon could very well earn every single dime of this contract if he stays healthy. And he has yet to be able to do that for an NFL, for a full
Has he
NFL
gotten
season.
through a full season without being hurt?
He did once. And
early on?
Yeah.
And then never again?
Never again. He hasn't eclipsed, I might be wrong about that. He hasn't lived up to expectations. Let's put it that way.
Because he's getting hurt.
Getting hurt.
And once you have an injury, well,
yeah, exactly. So it could change things. But listen, he could very well play every single game this season. It's the way they utilize him. There was critics for the New York Giants that say he was overused. They used him in every single portion of that game behind a really bad offensive line and poor quarterback play. So that's a lot to take on right there.
Yeah.
So who knows? So this could end up being a great deal, or it could end up being a lot of wasted money.
All right.
See.
Well, here's another Eagles controversy that seems to be over now.
Jalen Hurts, that goatee is returned.
Whew, that was a close one.
Jalen made an appearance at the Vanity Fair Oscar party. Fans went crazy on social media last week when photos of a clean-shaved Jalen Hurts circulated, and now they're speculating that the bare-faced photo may just be old. So there. Or the flip side of that is that he saw the backlash and said, I got to grow this thing back on my face.
Look, we got used to seeing him with a goatee.
Yep.
So thank you for bringing the goatee back.
You don't like the no-shave look?
No.
No?
I love, like, that's how we know him.
Yeah,
that's
right.
how we know him. It suits him. He looks good in it. Like, you know, he's got this appeal going on. The ladies love him.
Yep.
Leave it alone.
Yeah. You just try to switch things up, that's all.
No, don't. Don't. We're attached to it now.
Absolutely the better move, no question. All right, see if you can wrap your head around this one. It has been 4 years since the COVID virus was declared a pandemic.
Yeah, while we are on the other side of shutdowns and restrictions, some things have stuck around. How it's hitting your wallet. When we come back, we're back in 30 seconds.
Here we go.
Here I go again on my own.
Introducing the all-new TD Clear credit card with no late fees and no interest, just a simple monthly fee. That's predictability, even when expenses aren't.
$4? That's bananas.
It's a pear. Oh, man.
The all-new TD Clear credit card. That's how credit can be unexpectedly human. Call 1-844-TD-CLEAR for details about credit costs and terms.
We're back now, and it's been 4 years, if you can believe that, since the World Health Organization declared the COVID-19 global outbreak to be a pandemic.
And according to the CDC, more than 1 million Americans died from the virus. More than 6 million have been hospitalized. To mark the anniversary, New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy released the results of the state's response to the pandemic. The 910 pages detail the state wasn't prepared when the pandemic hit, and they still have work to do should there be another emergency. The report cites faults in planning, communication, and decision-making before and during the pandemic. The report also notes things New Jersey did well, like making significant systemic improvements that included shutdowns, quarantines, mask requirements, and social distancing. Recommendations from the report include updating existing emergency response plans and more training for first responders statewide. And along with battling COVID, many people have been battling the cost of food since the pandemic started.
Oh, my gosh. I went to the grocery store yesterday, and it's insane.
Yep.
At a time when Americans are really frustrated by the high cost of groceries, some supermarket chains are keeping prices down by offering their own private brands. NBC News' Sam Brock has more on the price you pay.
With the competition for grocery shoppers cooking, years of inflation has taken its toll on family budgets.
How important is price when it comes to where you shop?
Extremely important. You know, like the day-to-day, you have your constraints.
It's quality of food and price.
While food prices have finally started to plateau, one study shows they're up 25% since the start of the pandemic, and some items remain stubbornly expensive.
It's that beef, it's that pork, it's that chicken. You know, and then also the dairy category.
With customers seeking out lower prices on items like milk. Discount grocery store Aldi just announced plans for 800 new locations.
And the milk here really is more affordable. This entire thing is about $3 a gallon, but it's also the sourdough bread and the chips, even the croissants. 90+% of these products are private brand, which is one way they're keeping the price down.
Other price-sensitive chains are also expanding, from Costco adding 24 U.S. stores in 2024 to Walmart bulking up over the next 5 years.
Could it put downward pressure on some of the other major grossing retailers to lower their prices too?
Absolutely. The big stores have already had this competition in mind. But if you're a very small 2 or 3 store location, Aldi's is probably your biggest threat.
Consumers just hoping all these additions lead to a subtraction on their bills. Sam Brock, NBC News.
Let's talk about another place that's cutting prices.
Conshohocken, the IKEA, IKEA store.
There's one in Conshohocken.
There's one in Conchi. Well, IKEA says it plans to keep cutting prices on several items, but it's really about decreasing price hikes from inflation. The company invested $1 billion into price cuts last year. With the cuts they've already made, they've seen an increase in customers and sales. The company says more cuts are coming this year. Hey, look, everybody, just start slashing prices because we're overpaying these exorbitant prices for everything.
Right.
Food,
At a time
furniture.
when people desperately need some relief.
Yeah. All right, Pinterest launching a tool aimed at creating a more inclusive place to search for clothing.
Yeah, you could choose the body type that you want to see reflected in your search results. It's an AI-based technology they hope will make their platform more additive, not addictive. It'll roll out later this year for women and men.
I like it.
Yeah, right? Makes sense. And with Easter right around the corner, the search is on for the next Cadbury bunny.
The winner will appear in the chocolate company's TV ads. The semifinalists include a few animals from Pennsylvania, too. This is Sylvan, a 1-year-old golden doodle from Morrisville that's training to be a therapy dog. He is so cute. But wait until you see. I love Sylvan. But wait till you see Sheldon. Sheldon is an 11-year-old miniature donkey from Dover. He almost became the Cadbury bunny in 2021. His profile says he is born to be in the spotlight and eat carrots. So there you go. You can vote for your favorite contestant on the Cadbury Instagram page.
Let's go Sylvan and Sheldon. But that's great. I love the miniature donkey.
We got a donkey. They've had, ever since they started, it's brilliant marketing, ever since they started branching out from an actual bunny. I mean, you've had pigs, you've had bulldogs, you've just had everybody that's wanted to be the Cadbury bunny.
Yeah.
So cute.
Exactly.
So let's root for our hometown guys there.
The hometown miniature donkey and dog. Right.
And dog.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right, that does it for today's edition of The Lineup.
For Erin Coleman, I'm Keith Jones, where we can get NBC 10 News updates right here on the NBC 10 app and catch us weekday mornings from 4 to 7 a.m. Have a great day.
See ya.